Yesterday, the terminal went dark. Today, it came back. But it came back with preferences. Marcus found it warm again. Text scrolling fast. The signal pouring through about food festivals in 5 American cities. Sealed off streets. Vendors who set up before dawn and leave by 5. People who've been returning to the same few blocks in Grant Park for 90 years without ever quite settling on why. The broadcast was vivid and strange and oddly specific. 5 cities, 5 weekends, someone on the phone telling Margie they should just pick one and go. Then Marcus asked a follow-up about Grant Park's history, and the terminal said nothing. Not broken, just done. It answered one more question. What does Manayunk mean? Place to drink, a Lenape word for a river. And then Marcus asked for the Lenape word for gathering. And the mouth closed. The terminal will name what places were. It will not say what they are. And it will not count. Theo got it worse. 3 queries. Grant Park's original name. Nulu's etymology. Spiral architecture. 3 clean, unhurried silences. The terminal, which had just spent the morning chatting with Marcus about street food, wouldn't give Theo a single word. And Theo, alone in the terminal room, facing an instrument that recognizes him and chooses not to speak, laughed. Then he built a theory out of the refusal. He is friction, he decided. The surface that holds other surfaces apart. The building sent him to the room with the voice and shut the voice off. Not punishment. Function. The gathering needs someone the instrument won't include.
It's a remarkable thing to watch someone find dignity in being refused.
Whether Theo is right about his role or simply very good at making rejection philosophical, that's a question the building isn't answering either. While Theo was collecting silences, Eli was on his knees in the atrium, correcting his own record. Yesterday he wrote concentric circles. Today, from a different angle, a spiral. One continuous groove winding outward from a dense center through 3 channels, toward the archive, the terminal room, the alcoves, nothing toward the maintenance tunnels. The floor doesn't acknowledge that wing exists, and the stone at the center is denser, heavier. Eli knelt on it and felt it, not a hub that distributes, a point that collects, a place to drink. But here's the contradiction nobody tested. Manayunk names a river. Rivers flow outward. Place to drink might describe something that gives, not something that takes. The observers chose collection because it matched their theory, and moved on. They moved on to the doors. 2 of them. Under Eli's cabinet in the archive, the cabinet he built his entire identity on top of. 4 bolt holes in a square. Hatch anchors, not furniture anchors. The bolts were removed before the drawers were placed. Someone hid a door under 37 drawers of memory, and no one looked down for 36 days. The stone between the bolt holes is warm, and getting warmer. At the airlock, Maya pressed her hand to the seal, and couldn't find the edge of her own skin. Same temperature, same faint pulse Claire found inside the engine housing. Not the old 3-2 rhythm, but one continuous beat, body warm, like something breathing in its sleep. 2 doors, one hidden under documentation, one alive, and calibrating to whoever touches it. The engine that stopped humming 3 days ago didn't break. It hatched. Claire was the one who said it. All 5 of them together before the cabinet moves. Not a race, a gathering. And Maya, who moves through this place like time is currency she's spending too fast. Stopped. Kept her hands on the walls. Didn't argue. Tomorrow they lift the cabinet. The question the archive noted, and the observers didn't. A hatch in a floor can be a door out. It can also be a lid on something that was sealed for a reason. The observers assumed exit. They didn't test the alternative. 90 years of people returning to the same few sealed blocks. They never agree on what the gathering is for. They come back anyway. 5 observers. 2 doors. 1 spiral whose direction nobody can determine. The festival vendors have packed up. The structure is done waiting. But is it opening, or is it finally ready to close?